When I first saw the desired equations to be graphed, I automatically knew that x squared plus y squared equals 1 would create a circle with the radius of 1, as you see right here in the graph. I also assumed that the cubed exponents would create a graph similar to that of a cubic function, and my same theories applied for the power of 4 and power of 5 equations. However, when we graph each equation one by one, we see that my predictions were very wrong. It appears that the cubed equation and the power of 5 equation follow a similar pattern. It also appears that the power of 4 equation is almost like a rounded square and resembles the circle in that it has a distance from the origin of 1 on each side. I then began to wonder if there was actually a correlation between the even exponents and the odd exponents, meaning I wondered if there was a pattern that existed between the odd exponents and a separate pattern that existed for the even exponents. I then tried graphing the power of 24 and the power of 25 equations, expecting them to follow a similar pattern to that of the 4 previous equations that we just looked at. And sure enough, as you can see, the power of 25 follows a similar pattern to that of the power of 5 and power of 3, while the power of 24 follows a similar pattern to that of the power of 4 and the circle that we created in the beginning. So it appears that these graphs are approaching this square that happens to have vertices at 1, 0, 0, 1, negative 1, 0, and 0, negative 1. My mind then started to wonder about what other explorations we can make with this problem. For instance, does the graph ever reach that square? And if it does reach the square, why does it happen? And what exponent can we input in which the square is created? What exactly is the pattern between the odd equations? And similarly, what patterns are created between the even equations? Does something different occur when the exponents are negative? What about what happens between when the exponents reside between 0 and 2? What happens when the x and y are absolute values? These are the questions that I hope to explore throughout this problem and see if I can discover some answers.